Chapter 12. The Healing Timeline and Your New Identity. You have made it. The first days are behind you. Your brain is learning new paths. Your body is healing. But what is actually happening inside you? Let me show you. The first minutes. 20 minutes after your last cigarette, your heart rate drops to normal. Your blood pressure starts to decrease. 12 hours. Carbon monoxide leaves your blood. Oxygen levels rise. Every cell breathes easier. 24 hours. Your risk of heart attack begins to drop. Most of the nicotine is gone. 48 hours. Your nerve endings start to regrow. Taste and smell begin to return. Food will soon taste like food again. 72 hours. Your bronchial tubes relax. Breathing gets easier. The cough may actually increase for a few days. That is your lungs cleaning themselves out. Welcome it. It is healing. The first weeks. 2 weeks to 3 months. Your lung function improves by up to 30%. Circulation gets better. Walking upstairs becomes less of an event. 1 to 9 months. Coughing and shortness of breath fade. Energy returns. Your body fights off colds more easily. 1 year. Your risk of coronary heart disease is half of what it was when you smoked. The years after. 5 years. Your stroke risk falls to that of a non-smoker. Your risk of mouth, throat, and bladder cancers drops by half. 10 years. Your risk of dying from lung cancer is half that of a smoker. 15 years. Your risk of heart disease equals someone who never smoked at all. Your body does not forget how to heal. It has been waiting for you to stop poisoning it. Why weight gain happens, and why it is temporary. I will be honest with you. When I quit smoking, I gained weight. 55 pounds. My appetite increased by almost 200%. I was hungry all the time. And food tasted so much better than it had in years. My senses had come back to life. If I had known this would happen, would I still have quit? Yes, absolutely. Because the weight was temporary. The freedom was permanent. Here is why weight gain happens after quitting. Metabolism slows down. Nicotine increases your metabolic rate by about 5 to 10%. When you quit, your metabolism returns to normal. You burn slightly fewer calories at rest. Appetite increases. Nicotine suppresses appetite by acting on the hypothalamus. Without it, your natural hunger returns, and then some. Taste and smell improve. Food becomes more enjoyable. You may eat more simply because eating is more pleasurable than it has been in years. Oral fixation. Smoking gave your mouth something to do. Without cigarettes, you may reach for food to fill that void. Emotional eating. Without cigarettes to manage stress, you may turn to food for comfort. Hormonal changes. Nicotine affects hormones like leptin, fullness, and ghrelin, hunger. When you quit, these hormones fluctuate, increasing cravings for high-calorie foods. The numbers. On average, quitters gain 5 to 10 pounds in the first 6 months. Some gain more. Some gain less. A small percentage lose weight. The weight gain is real, but the health risks of gaining 10 pounds are far smaller than the health risks of continuing to smoke. Even if you gained 50 pounds, you would still be healthier than if you kept smoking. That is not an excuse to ignore weight. It is perspective. Strategies to manage weight. Don't panic. The first few weeks, focus on quitting. If you gain weight, you can address it later. Your priority is staying smoke-free. Have healthy snacks ready. Keep carrots, celery, apples, nuts, seeds, and sugar-free gum accessible. Drink water. Lots of it. Before meals, during cravings, whenever you feel hungry. Sometimes thirst feels like hunger. Eat mindfully. Pay attention to what you are eating. Sit down at a table. Do not eat in front of the TV. Notice when you are full. Don't skip meals. Regular meals prevent extreme hunger that leads to overeating. Move your body. Exercise helps manage weight, reduces cravings, and improves mood. Even a 10-minute walk helps. Be patient. Weight gain from quitting is often temporary. As your body adjusts, your appetite usually normalizes. The oral fixation. Smoking is more than a chemical addiction. It is also a deeply ingrained behavioral pattern. The hand-to-mouth motion, the ritual, the comfort of having something in your hands and mouth. When you remove cigarettes, you are left with a void. Your hands do not know what to do. Your mouth feels empty. This is where healthy snacks come in. They give you something to do with your hands and mouth. They satisfy the ritual without the nicotine. Other options: chewing gum or mints, flavored toothpicks, drinking through a straw, holding a stress ball or fidget toy. Find what works for you. What I learned about weight. I gained 55 pounds. I will not pretend I was happy about it. But the weight came off eventually. It took time, but it came off. The freedom from smoking stayed. If I had let fear of weight gain stop me from quitting, I would still be smoking today. I would still be tired, short of breath, spending money on cigarettes, smelling like smoke. The weight was a price I paid for freedom, and it was worth it. A message for you. If you are worried about weight gain, I understand. Society tells us that weight matters, that thin is good, that gaining is failing. But here is the truth. Your body is healing. It is adjusting. It is finding a new balance. Give it time. Focus on quitting first. Once you are smoke-free and stable, you can address weight if it is still a concern. Many people find that once they have quit, they have more energy and motivation to exercise and eat well. You can do both, just not all at once. The lie that waits for you. You will feel strong. Maybe a week from now. Maybe a month. Maybe a year. You will think, I have beaten this. I can have one cigarette. Just one. To prove I am in control. Do not believe it. That is the most dangerous lie of all. You smoke it. It tastes awful. You think, see? I do not want it. I am free. But the nicotine is already in your blood. The little monster is already waking up. Tomorrow, you will think about another one. Just one more. Then another. Within days, you are back to a pack a day. Wondering what happened. The first cigarette after quitting is never just one. It is the first link in a new chain. A chain that will drag you right back to where you started. There is no such thing as one cigarette. There is only the choice to smoke and the choice not to. Choose not to. The identity shift. For years, you called yourself a smoker. It was in your self-image. Part of your routine. Part of how you handled stress, celebrated joy, passed the time. Now you are quitting. But here is the mistake most people make. They think, I am a smoker who is trying to quit. That keeps you trapped. You are still holding on to the old identity. Try this instead. I am a non-smoker who used to smoke. Say it out loud. I am a non-smoker. It feels strange at first. That is normal. You are not used to being free. Keep saying it. Every morning. Every time you face a trigger. The identity follows the words. And the freedom follows the identity. Becoming someone new. When I quit, I did not just stop smoking. I became someone new. Someone who does not stand outside in the cold for a cigarette. Someone who does not plan their day around smoke breaks. Someone who does not smell like smoke. Someone who can run without gasping. Someone who tastes food. Someone who saves money. Someone who is free. That person is still me, but a better version of me. What fills the space? Smoking took up space in your life. Time, attention, emotion. When you remove it, something will fill that space. Nature does not like a vacuum. So choose what fills it. More time with loved ones, physical activities you could not do before, creative pursuits, learning new things, travel, rest and relaxation, helping others. The space is not emptiness. It is possibility. A letter to your future self. Take a piece of paper. Write a letter to yourself 1 year from now. Describe how you feel, what you have gained, what you are grateful for. Say, I made it. I am free. Seal it. Write on the envelope. Open 1 year after I quit. You will forget about it. Then one day, you will find it. And you will be amazed at how much has changed. Helping others. One of the most powerful things you can do is share your story. Not to preach. Not to judge. Just to be present. Let someone who is still trapped see that escape is possible. Your freedom becomes a lighthouse. Others will see it and find their own way. The final truth. You are not a smoker who quit. You are a non-smoker now. A smoker who quit is always one cigarette away from relapse. A non-smoker does not smoke. Period. Embrace the identity. Live into it. Become it. You have carried the weight long enough. You have faced the industry. You have broken the lies. You have survived the first days. You have rewired your brain. Now you walk forward. Not as a prisoner. Not as a victim. As a free person. What comes next? This is the end of part 3. But it is not the end of your journey. The tools are in your hands. The plan is in your head. The freedom is in your heart. If you ever feel yourself slipping, come back to this book. Read the chapter you need. Remember why you started. You are not alone. Millions have walked this path. Millions will walk it after you. And now, it is your turn. Turn the page. Let the rest of your life begin. End of chapter 12.